here, and today is August the 14th. Give me a second here, guys. Little the sun is hitting us really, really hard. Um, so guys, do me a favor. Let me know if you could hear me or see me. Leave comments down below. Let me know if you could hear me and my wife. We got the AirPods connected, so we want to make sure the audio is good. Oh, so you guys can't hear my wife? Let me know, guys. Leave comments down below. Uh, yeah. Um, I don't know if anybody is tuned in. Okay, so how you doing, guys? Welcome. And it seems like notifications. Oh yeah, no, it's 111. Hey guys, welcome. And we doing a little bit of Uber Eats. We wanted to come live and share some information with you. All right, so there's been a big breaking news that's coming out. There's been a huge drone strike right now. Ukraine has been firing drones, missiles and stuff, not missiles, but drones, excuse me, towards Moscow, Russia. And they're doing this at the same time Vladimir landed. I believe he just landed in Alaska. All right. So that goes to tell you that it seems like Ukraine, they don't want peace. They don't want peace. They don't want the this talk between Trump and Putin to go on. So drones are happening. There's a lot of they're saying this is the biggest drone operation from Ukraine. This is the biggest one. All right. So they are really dropping a hammer on Russia. All right. So what are your thoughts on that, B? Yeah. Also, guys, we have breaking news. Um, New York just reported that there were multiple envelopes. They just found envelopes. Inside the envelopes were white powder. All right. And they had to evacuate the building and they want to make sure everything is fine. But this happened inside an ICE facility. ICE, you guys know ICE is going out there and they're doing their thing. They're going after cuffing the those people that came from the southern region. So that's another breaking news there. Also, we have another news coming out. Gavin said that Donald is running for a third term. All right, he's running for a third term. So this is coming out from California governor. And the reason why he's saying this because he received a package today. Give me a second here. He received the package today. Inside the package was a it was a hat. Again, it was a MAGA hat, mega hat. And so he guys, let me know if you can hear my babe. Can you say something? Okay. And man, it's sunny today. It's really sunny. Yeah. All right, guys. Here is updates here. Let me let my wife read this really quick here. I know you guys can hear her. I mean, she said last time, okay, call it the white powder panic at ICE headquarters in New York City. So emergency teams swarm New York City. All right. Wow. Well, they found multiple envelopes. And guys, this come right after there was a man that threw a Subway sandwich at a, I think it was a law enforcement, or might have been National Guard in DC. So we are seeing that these people are not showing respect to the law enforcement or the National Guard or even ICE. I mean, again, these are Americans. These are true Americans that they get orders from their commander in chief. So it's just very sad. Now, here's the thing, guys. The president has put out the message that anyone that goes after these law enforcement or military, again, they're going to throw you in jail, and it's a big fine, possibly a year or two in prison. All right, guys, and give me a second here. Oh, by the way, guys, I want to bring this up too, and I didn't tell you this one here. Um, a lot of people are talking about Vladimir, again, the leader of Russia. He's basically coming with a lot of security. That's normal. This is a foreign leader. He's going to come with security, but he's coming with multiple suitcase, and these suitcase are basically uh, the nuclear button. All right, so there's been reports that again, he has the briefcase, and it's not the first time he does this. Whenever he goes to another country, he takes the suitcase with him. And security is so the security. They have those suitcase, and they call it the nuclear suitcase, I think, or briefcase, something like that. We call ours the football. I think the football something. So it's the first time ever since 2015 that Vladimir is coming to the USA with a nuclear suitcase. Again, just in case, worst case scenario. I truly apologize, guys. There's a lot of bumps going on here. And I want to thank every single one of you for tuning in. Thank you so much, guys. Me and my wife, we just hanging out, doing a little Uber Eats, and just having a good time. And oh, you want to tell them too about the video that someone said, the music? Mm. Yeah. Very talented, gifted. Um, we heard the song, and it's amazing. We love it. And we shared it. So make sure you follow it, listen to it. It's amazing words. All right, guys. Give me 1 second here. And amazing. So they're building houses on top. They're taking our land and building houses. So, um, but anyway, guys, August 15th is going to be a very, very important day uh, tomorrow. And we pray that everything goes well. Vladimir has a lot of security, and from what I heard, they're gonna have like all these AK-40. You know what? They're gonna have a lot of stuff. And they're gonna have security. They're gonna have this one security that he's going to test these food before Vladimir take a bite. And that's crazy. You just have to take a bite when just in case there's no poison or something. But um, I think everything's gonna go well, referring to safety. But when it comes to ending the war, I don't see it ending And the reason why is because you have Zelensky. I don't think he's going to accept it. He's not going to give up his territory. He's not going to do that. All right. And it's just not going to be good. Donald said that there's going to be severe consequences if Vladimir does not agree on a ceasefire. Give me 1 second here, guys. I'll be right back. You can hang out. Hey, how you doing? Good. There you go. Welcome. Have a good night. Oh, guys, you can't hear her? They said they hear you. I guess we should remove the headphones, right? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna remove the AirPods. I think it's a lot. Hold on. Okay. All right, guys.
Can you hear us?
Well, they can hear me. They can't hear you.
Well, can they hear us now? Because both of us, they should be able to now.
Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, for those of you that just tuned in, we do a little bit of Uber Eats and we decided to go live, but at the same time, I just want to bring you some very important news. It seems like, if I'm not mistaken, I think Vladimir plane might have landed in Alaska, and we just pray that everything goes well. But at the same time,
I think it will.
At the same time, you have Ukraine is doing some kind of operation right now. They are firing. I mean, they're launching a lot of drones. I mean, we're talking about tons of drones. And I never seen anything like this. They're saying that this is the biggest ever. This is the biggest ever.
Let me just tell them, say the thing again that you wanted me to say because they couldn't hear me before. Mm-hmm. So in the community post, we shared a link to a video. A brother in Christ, he reached out to my husband in email and he shared the video that we posted in the community tab. He and his brother produced, wrote, created the song, and I think we think it's a wonderful song. Mm-hmm. He did a really good job on it and filled with good theology. So we did post a link there. If you want to, after this video, go check out that song. There's other songs that he posted or that he made as well. And if you like his music, then go ahead and hit subscribe to him. But he did a really good job. It is a really nice song. Yeah. Phyllis, did you do a video about new law of school discipline? Oh, somebody said, so what was found? So there's a white substance that was found. And they have basically shut everything down. And
yeah, they found it was inside like envelopes. Mm-hmm. There were like multiple envelopes. And it was like white powder stuff. And it was inside ICE headquarters in New York. And they had to completely evacuate the building, and everybody is safe, you know. And this came out from New York Mayor Eric Adams. He's the one that put out the information. So things are not looking good. Things are not looking good. We need to pray for ICE. We need to pray for, you know, our National Guards. I mean, they're just doing their job. Give me a second here, guys. I know it's a little bumpy. They're just doing their job, and their job is to make sure that we are safe. That's their job, to make sure that we are safe.
They're testing the substance, so they don't really know yet.
So you have, I think, hazmat crew or teams out there.
Yeah, hazmat crew.
and they're doing their job, and again, they making sure that everything is good, and it seems like everything is fine. But this is like a never-ending trending that's going on.
People just can be angry and just go and throw a ball around or something to get their anger out. They always got to do too much, way too much.
Well, it's like the guy from DC. He approached, I think it was Border Patrol or might have been a National Guard. He approached one of them, and he had a sandwich. He had a Subway sandwich, and he said something. Oh, he said the F word. He dropped the F word to the law enforcement, and he told him to leave my city, get out of here. You need to go. And he was just talking all this stuff, and the law enforcement, there was like, whatever. But again, the person threw his sandwich, he threw it at the law enforcement, and yeah, that was a big mistake.
Somebody said, why are you driving on the opposite side of the road? So the way we're using the front camera, so it's going to look like that. It's going to look like it's opposite, but it's not.
What do you mean opposite?
Because depending on if you're using the front camera or the back camera,
really?
it's gonna like mirror.
Oh, so, wow. I gotta watch that
so
live
it looks
stream.
like you're on the opposite side.
Oh, okay.
I guess. That's what somebody said. Looks like you're on the passenger side. He's not.
Oh, because...
Yeah, Lewis, you're driving on the wrong side of the car.
We're in Japan, all right? So, yeah, we live in Japan. We lie to you guys. We live in Tokyo. And we got a pickup truck. It's right-handed. But look, if you see these National Guards out there in DC, whatever, I believe it's going to happen in New York. It's going to happen in Chicago. If you see them, say thank you for your service.
Even if you don't agree with them, I think it's still important to also just, they're just doing their job, guys.
I just feel like these people...
Be extra.
I just feel like these people are Karens.
Even if it was like the other way, even if it was somebody that I didn't agree with,
yeah.
If you're a Christian, you have an obligation to pray for these people, because you're supposed to be praying for your government. That is what, Romans 17, I think? You're supposed to be praying for your government, and just trying to help encourage them. So if it was the other way, I would be like, you know what, thank you for doing your job. That's it. That's all you gotta do. That's all.
Yeah.
Don't be extra.
And the good thing is, you could walk downtown without looking behind you 24/7, and it's just the crime is so bad.
Someone said, please do not diss Karen.
I mean, there's a lot of Karens out there. There's so many of them.
Karen said, is it Karen or Kara? I don't know.
I'm referring to, it's a metaphor. You guys know what I'm talking about. So,
you're delivering mail, not Uber Eats. Laugh out loud. That's what I said.
Yeah. I mean, we just want to, again, we do this around this time, just hang out, listen to music. My wife, just check the emails and stuff like that. We want to thank every single one of you for the kind emails.
Someone said, at least be nice. My son in law is active Army. I'm reading sideways, I can't really read a second. And was spit on last week.
Wow.
They have all been told to inform unless you have to. And that's the thing.
Wow.
It's like, it's not, listen, you can agree to disagree. Like, my goodness, just be kind to each other. Don't be so just go out and touch the grass. I think more people need to go out and touch the grass.
I mean, I don't have the guts. I don't have the nerve to actually curse at a law enforcement or the military or even spit at them. I mean, these are the people that, again, it's the reason why we sleep good at night. It's because of them. It's the reason why we still have this country. It's because of them. It's the reason why we still have this freedom, because of them.
Oh dear. By the way, and a bunny. I was just about to say it. By the way, if you live in, I don't know if it's Chicago. It's someplace, I think, with a C. If you see bunnies on the road, don't touch them because they have tentacles growing out of their faces. There's a virus going on. It's not, supposedly, it can't affect human beings.
Okay.
But they say don't touch them anyway because it can make the problem worse for the bunnies, apparently, so.
Wow. Okay, so it's not transmitted from animal to human.
Yeah, no. You can't, it doesn't go into humans. But it makes like them have like these little tentacles coming out of their face, and some have it coming out of their eyes and their nose. And yeah, so it's a virus, I guess, that's going on, which is crazy.
Guys, I want to bring up Yellowstone, all right? I did post a video today, and also I posted one last night. Yellowstone, there was a 3.2 that was felt near Yellowstone. And you have experts, officials, telling people out there to have emergency kit ready. And they said there's going to be some aftershock. Now, I'm not saying it's going to blow. I'm not saying that it's going to erupt. But experts are saying that it's very important for people that live near Yellowstone that you need to have your preparation kit ready. And that is, they're expecting for aftershock from that 3.2. Again, a lot of people, to a lot of people, that's nothing. But 3.2 is serious stuff when it comes to Yellowstone.
Yeah, I think people don't understand that. Like, people think like, oh, it's a 3.2. Like, what would be a 3.2 in Florida might not be technically what a 3.2 is going to feel like somewhere else. I don't think people understand that. And they're like, oh, but that's not that bad. And it might not be if it's in one part of the world, but if it's in another where there's a lot of activity going on underground, that can be pretty significant.
I told the people about your dream of New York.
Oh yeah, that was like 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah, but my wife had a dream that she saw New York burning. I mean, the ground just opened up, and it was like
just a dream. But at this rate, with who's probably going to end up winning the situation, I have a feeling it is going to burn. I hope not. But.
Well, they're saying that he has an 82% chance of winning, becoming the mayor.
And there's an 82% chance that it's going to burn.
So Zerwan has a chance of becoming mayor. All right. So I don't know what's going on up north. I don't know what's going on with the people up north, but
what's going on is that we don't teach people microeconomics or economics in general. We just don't teach them any of that stuff. That's what's going on. Everybody wants free.
That's what it is. Free.
And this is not a country where everything is handed to you for free. That's not how we started, and that's not how it's supposed to be.
That's him right there.
I feel like this is like deja vu. Like this same area. Let me read your guys' comments. My cousin had the same dream. She said she knew it was New York because she saw the statue. Well, here's the dream that I have. And I'm not saying that it's going to happen in no way, shape, or form. You guys know that if there's anybody who is like very cautious of anything that anybody says is going to happen, it's me. Like, extremely. So I'm just telling you what my dream was, okay? I'm not saying it's going to happen, not saying nothing like that. I'm just saying it was basically me in New York, and everything was on fire. It was like the ground was on fire. Fire was coming from heaven. There were like, I was kind of like flying, and I was flying above New York and just seeing everything happening. And then I was trying to talk to people, and people were screaming. That was my dream. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just, I kind of feel like with the way things are looking, Spain is on fire. Pray for the people there. Just a dream. America is about, it's prophecy, it will happen. It's not a prophecy, I can tell you that. But yeah.
Here's the thing, guys, is that this... Oh, go ahead, baby.
I was also going to say, it could have also been because you talk a lot about New York. You know, you talk a lot about New York and California and things like that. And something that, you know, people have to understand is when you're hearing things, when you go to sleep, your mind is playing the things that you've seen throughout the day, things that you probably don't even remember seeing or hearing. And so your brain, when you're sleeping, you're having these dreams, and it's really just dreams. And because your brain is trying to what happened during that day, basically to keep you alive. Okay. So, but yeah. What did they find? They found a white substance. Do you all have dreams of floating? Yes. Yes. Okay, so I always have two types of dreams. Okay? Always two types of dreams.
All right.
The first dream I always have, and I don't know why, I will be in trouble, like needing the police in trouble. I will call 911 and I can never reach anybody. The phone lines are always just either disconnected or they just ring and ring and ring, and I can never get anybody, and then I end up dying. And then the other dream is that, where I'll be like up in the air, and no matter how hard I try, I just cannot get down from the air. And I'm a person who does not like heights. Like, I do not do heights at all. Okay, I don't even like being on a ladder. That's how bad it is. So those are the two dreams that I have all the time. And I know I'm not alone, because I think a lot of people.
Maybe that floating means that you're going to be taken to heaven.
No.
When the rapture comes, you're going to be floating. It's just practicing, in your dream first.
When I looked online, it said something about, I think it was something about like not having control or not feeling in control.
Yeah.
Of your situation or something. I don't know. I take that stuff like extremely lightly, but it's just funny because I'll be on there and I'll be like, what does this mean? And then there's all kinds of different meanings, but I think that's what it is. Like, you feel like you don't have any control of your situation. But it was either last month or the month before, a lot of scammers, what they're doing is scammers will actually call the police station, right, the 911, and they will say like, oh, there's like horrible crimes, right? They just get completely flooded. The 911 gets completely flooded with these calls, but they're scam calls. They're not actually happening. It's just that they're trying to tie up the phone lines so nobody can get into there. And I think actually, if I think about it, I think the reason why I started having those dreams about calling the police is because of New York, I think it was, when people were, there was like, or Chicago or somewhere, I don't know, there's some sort of state where people were calling the police and they couldn't get a hold of the police. And I think ever since then, I have that dream every so often. But yeah, so they say that when that happens, if you're trying to call 911 and it's a busy tone, call the non-emergency line. But yeah, that's what scammers are doing. And that happened here in Florida. It was either a month ago or 2 months ago where that happened in Florida. People couldn't get a hold and the systems went down.
Well,
just crashed.
It happened in multiple states in Utah.
Yeah.
So yeah. So yeah. You've been having this amazing dreams. I don't have no dreams.
I have a lot of dreams. I know, like with COVID, when COVID happened, I was seeing, remember, and I even said it on before it even happened. I remember saying it on here. I'm like, for some reason I keep seeing global. Like, I remember there was like, and it's so crazy because there were two, where we lived, there were two facilities, different companies.
Mm-hmm.
Or yeah, two companies, different companies, and they had like, one was insurance for global, like global insurance, and the other one was global, one was global health insurance, and the other one was global, I don't know, something. I can't remember completely. I don't know, global something. And then I was having those dreams about like the world and like in different areas, and yeah, so yeah. The mind is powerful. The mind is very powerful. Like the things that you hear, the things that you're exposed to throughout the day, now I understand why God says test everything with scripture. If it's not in scripture, then it ain't of God. Yes. Now I understand, because the mind, people don't realize how powerful and how strong that God created our minds.
And this is why you have those wolves that love to deceive people. They know how to manipulate people. They know how to. Again,
it's also not hard. Like, think about it. If something is happening over and over and over and over and over and over and over, right? It's happening all the time.
Whoa. Hold on. Give me a second here, guys. Look at this. Big breaking news. You want to? Here, you want to read that?
Mm-hmm.
We have a big breaking news just coming out now.
Russian state jet lands in Alaska. Russian state jet has landed. It's just basically it landed. Operated by the Russian Federation. It is part of elite transport. That's it. It landed.
So it just landed, and
yeah.
That's one of the big breaking news. All right, so this is it. Vladimir has landed in Alaska. All right, babe. Sorry for.
No, it's okay. But yeah, so what was I saying?
You was floating in the air.
No.
Oh no, you saying how powerful the brain is.
Oh yeah. So like if you have something that's happening over and over and over and over and over again, it's not hard to predict that eventually it's going to happen, right? Like
Yeah.
you think that would be like common sense. Like if it's something that's like, for instance, if you have a lot of earthquakes in one area and it's earthquake and earthquake and earthquake and earthquake, like little tiny earthquakes, you're eventually going to say, okay, there's eventually going to come a point where there's going to be a big one.
Yeah.
And it's like that saying, even the clock is right. Even a broken clock is right 2 times a day.
I haven't heard that in a while.
If they can't, like, if we always went live every time, like the things that they would hear us talk about, like the Uber and DoorDash chronicles, the things that we talk about. I seen a hole in the roof and then flew overhead in the dream. It was so hot in here.
I don't get dreams like that, to be honest.
I get crazy dreams.
You know, actually, I haven't had any dreams in a while.
I like this. Make sure they give us 5 stars. I mean, technically, are they Ubering with us?
Yeah.
So they're Ubering with us. So you guys are Ubering with us. Someone said it was a nightmare.
Well, I get good reviews. I mean, again, you know, just do your job. Just, you know, read the notes. You know, when you pick the food, you got to make sure you read the notes, because sometimes the people's like, can you get extra napkins? Can you get a spoon? Can you get, you know, whatever? And if you don't read the notes and you drop off the food, again, you're not going to get no tips, and they're probably going to give you 1 star and a bad review.
Even if you don't follow their directions.
Yeah.
They'll give you a bad review. And then they lie. They like to say that they didn't get their stuff. Do any of you guys Uber and DoorDash? I'm curious. Have you done it? What do you think about Ubering and DoorDashing?
Uber and DoorDash are amazing. If you work, let's say you work 9 to 5, right? And you want to make extra money. The money it starts around 6 to 10 o'clock at night, 6 in the evening to 10.
But it depends on where you're at. Like for us, because we're in rural area.
But the problem here is people go Uber and DoorDash in the morning. There's nothing in the morning, and there's nothing like in the afternoon. I mean, there might be a little small, but the big orders is from 6 to 12. Because people come home from work, a lot of people just don't want to cook, so they order food. You can make a good amount of money doing Uber and DoorDash. You can make $80, possibly $100 from 6 to 12, and that's really good money.
For the people who do order, one thing I wish that people would know, if you don't know this, I wish that people would be, when an order comes to you and it's closed, like let's say a bag is completely closed, that if you're missing anything, that does not fall on the Uber driver, because we can say, look, ask them like, look, is everything in here? And they will say yes. And we can't open certain things. So if you ever get something and you're like, oh, I didn't get, now if it's a drink, that's different, because I mean, come on, unless it's like McDonald's, they put drinks in everything inside of one bag. But if you have drinks that, you know, don't get put in a bag, then yeah, that's a little different. But you know, it's not always the driver that didn't get you your stuff.
Now, the thing that I truly hate is have changed the law and policy, but is picking up beers and liquor and cigarette.
And the shopping orders.
And this is one time I dropped off for this woman, I guess her name was, I don't know, let's say Mary. No, not Mary.
Mary.
Let's say Karen.
No, because there's a Karen in here. And
I'm sorry, Karen.
Tallulah,
right? And then, you know, they got to come out and bring the ID. And so this man came out and said, I'm the husband. I'm like, I can't give you the beer. You didn't order the liquor. I need to see the wife and the ID. And he gave me the ID, which is expired. And I'm like, I can't take this. It's expired. I get in trouble by Uber and my account could get disconnected. I could be terminated. So sometimes they give you a hard time. Oh, just give me the beer. No, I'm not going to give you the beer. You're wasting my time. I drove 20 minutes And now I lost money because, but again, don't do liquor. Just avoid liquor. Just do food. It's less headache.
And then the app doesn't, like the people for the app, when you call customer service, they don't even back you up. They'll just be like, oh, well, does the person look like they're not drunk? Yes. Okay. And does the person have the same last name as that person? Yes. Then give it to them. It's like, I'm not supposed to. Like, that's not, we know you're in another, another area and everything, but we're not supposed to do that.
Now, when we do Uber, we usually go to like Clearwater or Tampa because that's where the money's at.
Well, real quick to the, for the people for the alcohol and stuff, you have to call them and you have to say that you don't want to, but you can actually tell them that you don't want to deliver alcohol. You have every right to not do that. And if you do shop and pay orders, you have the right to, that one you just press a button that you don't want shop and pay orders, but you can tell them that you don't want to do alcohol.
I feel like shop and pay is a waste. It's just a waste because it just, you have to get the orders, and then I just want to go in and out.
Someone said, she said Tallulah has a drinking. The reason why I said Tallulah is because, like, Delulu, and then I just came with the no, it's not Tallulah has a drinking problem. I mean, maybe some Tallulah somewhere.
And I remember that one time we went to drop off liquor, and there were these people it was 4 guys, and they had a house, and they were playing cards in a garage, and it was nighttime, and you could tell they were smoking. I mean, you could smell that from far away. So the old man came out and said, hey, I ordered a beer. And I'm like, can I see your ID? He's like, I don't have it. I don't have my ID. I'm like, well, I can't give you the drink. I can't give you this drink. Well, I'm old enough. Look at my face.
It doesn't matter in the state of Florida. It doesn't matter. You could be 90 years old and you could be on an oxygen tank, and you're still not allowed if they don't have ID.
So he brought his son. His son is like, I got my ID. I can't take your ID. He's the one that ordered. So I had to call Uber, and it's, they said that I have to take the liquor back to the liquor store. And then we got a message from the customer. What he said? Employee of the year?
Employee of the year.
He was very upset. He's like, well, you are an employee of the year. Well,
we were laughing. We're like, oh, no, he didn't.
It's common sense. When you order liquor on Uber, you need your ID. It has to be...
That's just taking a tantrum at that point. Like, you didn't get your way and you're taking a tantrum.
It has to be valid. When you go to a store and you want to pack a cigarette or liquor, if you don't have a ID, they're not going to give it to you, period.
And they tell you, too. It's like, you order this stuff, and it tells you on the app, make sure you have your ID.
Yes.
And that it's accurate, and that it's not expired. They tell. But people they want you to do a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not going to risk my job just because you can't drink.
And poor Lewis get a 1-star and a bad review because they have a expired ID. It's not my fault. I'm just doing my job. I'm following the rules. It's the company's policy. I'm not gonna give you a liquor and stuff.
This ID thing is a joke. I remember when adults, back in the 80s, would send their kids to the store to pick up drinks and cigarettes.
Really?
Put it on their parents' tab. Yeah, in the 80s. I think it stopped in like the late 80s or the early 90s, I think. But the reason why is because kids would go home and they would end up taking the stuff. Like, they would just be like, oh, my mom, she wanted me to come here and pick up some cigarettes and alcohol. And then the mom, obviously for common sense reasons, But yeah, they did do that. And then it'd be like, put it on the tab.
Really?
So yeah. It was in the 80s. So your mom never sent you to the store for cigarettes when you were a kid?
When I was a kid, again, my BC time, when I was 12, I used to go to the store and just get a cigarette. In Puerto Rico, they really don't care about that. They give you cigarettes, whatever, no ID. I used to go to the store and just get cigarettes. just smoke. I mean, and yeah.
I can understand that. But the thing is that it does go too far, because I remember when I worked at Chipotle long time ago.
Ooh, look at it. Huh?
That was funny. You put it up there and then it just went like gone. Like we just started buffering.
Okay.
Should we tell them what happened?
All right, guys. I don't know if you saw that, but that was a 666.
It literally just like the thing was going round and round buffering.
We got an order for 666. And that's not the first time, guys. We get all these 666. I'm like, what is it with these with Uber? I mean,
yeah. But I remember working at Chipotle, and they'd be like, even if somebody is a 90-year-old man and he is on an oxygen tank, you still have to ask for ID, and if he doesn't have ID, then you can't give it to him. That's, I mean, it can be very extreme, you know. And what was it? We went somewhere, and I was trying to get, I don't know, a lottery ticket or something a lot of years ago.
mm-hmm.
And I had a Florida ID, and they wouldn't let me. I think it was in New Jersey. They wouldn't let me because it was a Florida ID or something. I don't know, something happened.
It doesn't matter what state.
Well, some states won't let you.
Really?
If it's from another state.
That's just wrong. That's wrong.
Yeah. This one girl, she is from New Mexico. Okay, New Mexico. And she went somewhere. I can't remember where, but she went
over the
somewhere.
Rainbow.
And she was buying cigarettes, I believe. And they said that she did not have an American ID.
Mm.
She's like, it's from New Mexico. And they're like, yeah, it has to be a United States ID.
Okay.
And she's like, it's New Mexico. What do you mean? And they're like, again, it has to be an American ID. She's like, New Mexico is a part of America.
Yeah.
You're thinking Mexico. And it was funny.
Because they hear the name Mexico, that's why.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just that's just a complete failure of education system there.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us, guys. How long we've been live?
43 minutes.
Wow.
So basically, these are like the Uber and DoorDash chronicles. It went quiet.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at something really quick here.
We got 320 likes.
We have 320 likes?
Yep.
Wow. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it.
It was a white substance. They had hazmats, people in hazmats that are testing it.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said, well, I don't know.
Yeah, they found it was multiple envelopes, and inside the envelopes were white powder. This is not the first time, guys. A lot of this stuff happens all over the place, but this happened inside ICE headquarters in New York, and it just, please continue to pray for them. Gavin, the governor, is going nuts right now. He received a package. It wasn't white powder. He received a package of Donald Mega Hat of 2028. And he came out today and said that Donald is running for third term.
I think somebody was just being funny.
No, I think he's just making that up. That's what it is. He also said that Donald is the worst president ever.
Oh my goodness. He needs to be worried. He needs to judge his own self. Somebody said, how many stars did the last order give us? To them and us, you know, because they're part of the Uber Drive delivery.
It takes time. I don't know how many stars I have. I mean, is my review good?
Nobody's really, like, reviewed.
I mean,
they give stars. I mean, you have what? 4, like, down stars, like, bad stars, and then you have almost 100 good stars.
All right, so that's good. Now, I did get pulled over one time, but it wasn't my fault. All right. So I got this GPS on my phone, and it tells me where to go, and it said make a U-turn, and I made a U-turn, and I got pulled over by this cop, and he's like, "You didn't see all those signs that say no U-turn?" And I'm like, "No, because I'm paying attention to the GPS." And
but you know what the app says?
What?
The app says when you log on, make sure you are aware of your surroundings and the signs.
Yeah, they just added it.
Oh, no. They had that for a long time.
But, yeah, I mean, the officer, I mean, he just gave me a ticket. I'm like, you're not going to give me a warning?
I mean, maybe in his, play devil's advocate there, they were pretty big signs. And there was quite a few of them.
And then when we went back, because I wanted to go back and see if there were any signs, there were like so many, no U-turn sign. There were like at least 10 of them. And I missed all of them. Because I was paying attention to Uber GPS. So that's a mistake right there that I made. Never, ever happen again. I think that was 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, that was a couple years ago. Somebody said it's better if you have somebody with you. Another person said, and I agree 100%, another person said, my boyfriend and I did Uber and Dash and loved our time together. It is really a nice...
It's amazing.
...time to be able to hang out.
It's amazing. Oh, the holidays, like the Christmas and stuff. Oh, it's just amazing. People just throw these good tips and stuff. Mm-hmm. Now, I was getting all these crazy orders on 4/20, April 20, and I'm like, it's a Monday. Why is all these orders kicking in? And you guys know I don't celebrate this. I don't do none of that. But 4/20 is when people just start smoking, and I guess it's legalized that day or something. Like I said, I don't do that, but yeah, no wonder. I was delivering food. I was smelling that all over the place, everywhere I go to.
But no, that doesn't happen, remember? That's what they said. That doesn't happen.
This is one time I picked up like 10 boxes of pizza. It was scary. All right, guys. Bad connection. Bad connection. That looks so scary. I could make like a, Friday the 13th, 1979. Michael Myers. Anyway, guys, I think we're gonna end it here. I do have some more videos coming up, but thank you so much for hanging with us. I rather do live stream around this time. They go live like around 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. And please pray for the National Guards. Pray for U.S. President and also for Putin. Hopefully everything goes well between them two. Pray for their safety. I will keep you updated on that. And also, I got some videos coming up. Something's going on in the Pacific Ocean. There's a lot of warship, and the U.S. just deployed their warship. So I do have a lot of videos coming up. All these videos were done 3 hours ago. So I'm doing my Uber, and you guys are just gonna get my videos and stuff. Anything you want to say?
Also, if you weren't here earlier, in our community tab, we did post a link to a brother in Christ who reached out to us, and him and his brother, they created this song, and it's a really good song. He's got quite a few different ones on there, so if you have the time, go and show him some love by listening to the song, clicking on the link in the community tab, and if you like his music and what he has, just go ahead and subscribe.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We heard the song. It's amazing.
Yeah, it really is. He's got a really good talent.
God uses many people. We are gifted with talents. Me, I consider to be a watchman. There's many people out there who are pastors. There are people out there who are singers that sing for Jesus. I mean, we all have that special gift.
Yeah, there's people who have a gift of poetry. There's people who have the gift of writing books, the gift of art, creating sculptures and pictures, and the gift of music, the gift of sounds. I mean, there's so many wonderful gifts out there, and it's sad because we focus on like we think that like they have to be such extreme gifts, but I love that the Bible says to have a quiet heart, and we use our talents, even if it's something so simple, using our talents to bring him glory and to praise his name. That is there's such power in there. So if you're somebody who's like, well, I don't feel like the gift I have is something that is really good or extravagant or amazing, like look at that person, they can do this and that person can do that, just stop, quiet your heart, and just be content with the gift that God has given to you, because God has given everybody a talent. He has given everybody a gift to use, and all of those gifts come together for the glory of his kingdom. So it is amazing. And it's amazing because if you think about it, it always blows my mind that God is the master creator. The master creators created everything, right? He created music, he created the art. Look at the sky right now, the masterpiece that he created. Like, he is the master creator, and how wonderful he is that he allows us to partake in even just this, because obviously it's the smallest amount compared to him, but he's given us the ability to be able to partake in even just a tiny amount of what he does. Like, that's
amazing,
wonderful, It really is. Like, he's the creator. And I know, like, we live in this, like, the way the world is, some men are like, oh, but poetry is not that, that's poetry and that's art and that's that kind of stuff, and that's a woman's thing, and it's really not. Me, like, we homeschool, and we do a lot of artist study and a lot of composer study, and virtually most of the people that we study with art in our artist study were men, very talented men, very wonderful men, and God created all of this, and it's really amazing. So hopefully, that encourages somebody.
We all have that special gift. I always wanted to be a model until I got hit by a truck.
Oh my goodness.
I'm kidding, guys. But yeah, we all have that special gift. We all have a purpose in life.
I sent y'all some art a few years ago. One talent I never thought I could learn, but it brings such joy. Entitlement mentality is off the chart. Yeah, I watch, there's a woman I watch, and I've been getting into a lot of, because I homeschool, and my goodness, the education system is just such a failure. Like, such a failure.
Yeah.
And, And so this woman, she's a psychoanalyst, and I don't agree 100% with everything she says, but a lot of it she says is true. And two of the things that destroyed us was the feminist movement and the me movement. The me movement is everything revolves around you.
Okay.
You are the center of the world, and it's so true. It really did do such a disservice to our culture and to us as people. So yeah, this world is very me. We talked about that in homeschool today in our Bible. We were talking about, this me, and yet God says it's not about you. It's not about us at all. It's about God, and that's why the Bible says, God tells us to not be so consumed and focused on doing things for ourselves, and instead doing things for him. At the end of the day, you're here for him. You are here because you please him, not because you deserve to be here, not because you are in some way like this completely righteous person that, you are here because you being here makes him happy. You being here brings him so much joy, and it's sad because we have such a problem in our society, like a mental problem in our society, because we're telling people that they're so important and they're so wonderful, but then look at their situations. It's really not. The one who is wonderful is God and Jesus.
Amen to that.
So
yeah,
it's just really sad. It's just me instead of him. We would have say what you want night. You get to talk, say anything, and no one allowed to get mad, solve problems, and was laughing, listening to music by the end of the night. I don't get it. Nobody, it's first camera, like looking in the mirror. Yeah, it's the front camera that we're using. That was funny, Louis. Hello, guys. I accepted Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. That's amazing.
Good job. Yeah, your name is written in the book of life. The angels are celebrating with the tambourines, and Jesus is watching them.
Another person. Why does it look like you're on the right passenger side?
Because we live in Japan. We live in Tokyo, and I have a right driver vehicle driver. Japan is all right steering wheel.
You can have so much fun just spending time together.
I do want to get a Nissan Skyline, right-hand drive.
Oh yeah, you've been wanting that for a lot of years.
One day. I think, yeah, by the time I hit 90, that's when I get one.
Oh, stop it.
All right, guys, I guess we're going to end it here, but thank you so much again for tuning in, spending time with us. And, yeah. So, man, that sun went down quick. What time is it? Wow, it's almost 9. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I got some more videos coming up, so again, thank you again for your support. Anything else you want to say, babe?
No, just thank you for spending this time with us. We appreciate all of you, every one of you. It got dark. It really did. It got dark really quick.
Yeah, got dark really quick. Yeah. Very tired. Very tired.
Oh, me too.
You know, we have like 9 kids.
9 kids.
With the cats and stuff. Those are our kids too.
Technically, we got basically almost 6.
Yeah, and then we have a little one. So.
A little angel.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I'll see you later, and yeah, be safe out there. Till next time later. Peace.
Take care.